Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a tarot monthly horoscope for July 2018, and this is for you coming from Pisces. So let me shuffle my tarot cards, my Kabbalistic tarot cards, and the first card that I pull will be for the first 15 days of July. And what a beautiful card I pulled for you. So let's talk for the first 15 days of your job. And it says you have so much opportunity even if you want to change jobs. And if you even stay where you are, you can go upwards and get promotions and more money and more support and more satisfaction. So it's a brilliant card that I pulled for you for your first 15 days in your job. Even if there are little problems, it's all about water. It's all about water. And even if there are little problems, still, I see that the little splashes here and there, that's fine. That's all due to growth and very fast growth that you can achieve in the first 15 days in job. If you want to change jobs, by all means, whatever you do, this advice will follow you. And so apply in the first 15 days if you are attracted to another job. In the area of business, it says your cups are full, which means you have a lot to do. Or it can mean that your cups are full with money, or it can mean that whatever you do, everybody's attracted to it. So your marketing sense, your promotion sense, and the ability to be successful is very high rate in the first 15 days for you coming from Pisces, first 15 days of July. The only little downtrend can be of doing too much, asking too much in job, expecting too much in job, or doing too much in business, expecting to do more and more and expand. Try not to do that. Try to ask not too much. Be content with what's happening. Try to handle that very carefully, and you will see that you will be very lucky anyway. Good enough for you. So I like your first 15 days for job, business, and general finances are going to be very steady and you're going to do well. The outlook is very, very happy for you. Good news. Now, the next card that I pull will be to do with your romance, marriage, and family. And regarding your romance, if you get a new romance, it's going to be a very fiery one. Somebody very ambitious though, somebody worthwhile having, because you want to latch on to a person who is very ambitious. And so you get somebody very ambitious but full of fire, very aggressive in his or her outlook, And this person can be a bit of a perfectionist. And so you've got to watch out that this person, although you'll find very attractive and you'll find that you want this person, it can be a bit dominating as well. So just watch out for these things. And it's only 15 days that I'm talking about, the first 15 days of July. So in the first 15 days, go slow. Don't give your heart away. Don't promise your life away. And so try to study the person in the first 15 days. But I make this as ultimately something good. It's just the newness of the romance, new romance that might do all this. Expectancies are too high. Well, if your ongoing romance, if you have one, it will do well. So ongoing romance, better, more stable than the new romance. So the ongoing romance says that there may be a little bit of conflict here and there, easily overcome. It's all done for a good reason, it says the card. So you will have a lot of good news and good happy vibes in your first 15 days for you. Again, the warning I would make is don't dominate, don't show arrogance, and everything else will be very good in your ongoing romance. I can see the signs of travel. When I see signs of Neptune, my mind goes to holidays and travel. So all that niceness is there. Let's go to the state of marriage. Now, if you are married, this is a very good card actually. It shows stability. No harm if your marriage partner wants to take responsibility and take control. That's good. It leaves you to relax. So that's what this card is all about. And don't, just for the sake of ego, want to compete with your marriage partner. Let your marriage partner take control and you'll be happier. Because the card says you can achieve a lot that way and be very happy as well. The bonding will take place very nicely. So your first 15 days, extremely good in areas of love and family as well. Now I'm going to pull a card Now, before I go to the last 15 days, I'm going to pull a card for you for your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. Okay, from this card for you coming from Pisces, yes, Pisces, I would choose the 1st, the 10th, the 19th and the 28th of July to do well for you. The 1st, the 10th, the 19th, 28th, the morning, the afternoon, the evening, the nightfall, you'll see that you will have every opportunity to get what you want, to improve what you want, whether job, business, romance, marriage. And so on these days, go all out. Go out with these people you want to be with, whether job or business, love or marriage, and be interactive with them and discuss things. Things will gel up very nicely for you. I want to talk to you about your lucky ages now. And your lucky ages from this card are, if you happen to be the ages of, all right, let's go for the moon. I see the moon position very nice here. If you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74, you're going to be one very lucky person, and you'll be luckier than the others in Pisces, because even if there are little snags here and there during the whole month of July, you'll just walk through them very happily. Now, if you're not of these ages which I've just mentioned, you'll need to have this 90-minute Skype session with me so that I can, from your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, I'll be able to help you for your next 7 or 8 years, but we'll talk about that later. And so that's very good news for you for the last 15 days of doing very well in romance, marriage, family, in job, business, finances. You're doing very well. If you're looking for a marriage partner, these last 15 days will easily take you there. And romance side, family side, siblings and parents also very happy for you. So there you are. All right. Now, I want to go to your last 15 days. I'm not sure if I've been there, but I'll go there anyway. Your last 15 days of July. And your last 15 days of July for you coming from Pisces are even better than the first 15 days. So you're going to be extremely lucky. Let's talk of your job. Now promotions, now more money, now your worth is being considered as very good. And so even if you want to change jobs, go right ahead. And you can change jobs very smartly and very nicely. If you are in business, you are going to do extremely well as well in the last 15 days. And you will see that your business will grow and add-ons and also plenty of new things to do. And it also shows, there are planets here that on this card, I like Kabbalistic cards because they show planetary signs and they show zodiac signs. And it also shows that there's a pot of gold in another country waiting for you. So if you're planning to go abroad, or if you're dealing with people abroad, or doing business on the internet, you'll be able to do very well in job or in business, and your financial situations are pretty solid. Let's now talk of the last 15 days to do with your romance area. And it says there's a romance waiting for you in the last 15 days, which is going to be very good. And so, if you are eligible for a new romance, it will just fall into your lap. And it will help you financially, and it will help you in many ways to find a new direction in your life as well. So it's a superb card for the romance in the last 15 days for you in Pisces. And it's a beautiful card in the sense that it shows the partner that you meet, the man or woman that you're waiting to meet, is going to be very helpful and pretty good looking as well. Yes, I like this card. If you have an ongoing romance, you will do extremely well. It says you have come quite a journey, ups and downs, and so this is last 15 days of July is very rewarding. You might start talking of marriage, or buy a car using both your names, or investing in a little condo. So the expansion side of happiness of a romance can move on to even a status of marriage. And if you are already married, it's a very stable card. It says contentment, and it says the ability for good partnerships. It shows a lot of kindness to each other. There's only one downside which I see, which may have differences of opinion that might lead to a little quarrel now and then. If this little bit starts to show, you just step back and just keep quiet, and all that will just slow down by itself. Otherwise, it's a beautiful card, and family and everything I would make with this card is perfectly under your control. And so that's what I have to tell you for the month of July for you coming from Pisces. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life, and I'll use your date of birth, your time of birth, look at your palms, face read you while I Skype. And I'll give you a lot of information about colors and directions and gemstones and lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth. Look at your palms to see if you have this kind of luck or not. The palm always has to be read with the horoscope. That's the rule. You can't just have palmistry, you just can't just have astrology. They have to be there. Okay? And so go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email, and I'll come back to you. And we'll settle down very soon about having this 90-minute Skype session just for USD 50 to know your next 7 or 8 years. Well, until then, thank you and good luck.